Part 4, Echo and Phantom. Oh, attack, finally. Okay, so just so you guys know, I didn't really see the, for that trait, I didn't really, see what the gameplay looks like, so, this is gonna be a surprise for me too. Oh, she's so pretty. Consciousness seeps back into her, soul as a tide, reclaiming a body that feels heavy and familiar. Bianca opens her eyes to an expanse of pure, sterile light. For a disorienting moment, the line between the lingering dream and this new reality refuses to hold. She calls that person's name, an impulse she cannot suppress. Her voice reverberates through the vast, white emptiness, leaving nothing in its wake but only echoes. There's no response. No one's here. This place is not a sanctuary. It is a prison of her own making, and the thread that once connected her to that person has now been severed. She rises to her feet. A new, steely determination anchors her every moment. Bianca pushes the door open, her breath catching. Beyond the threshold lies nothing but another suffocating, identical white room. A silent, seamless rebuke to her determined will. She opens yet another door, only to confront the same featureless whiteness. Oh, I'm done with this repetitiveness. It's a frozen loop, an inescapable prison of sameness, where every direction leads to an identical and nowhere. Ugh! Yet, against the eerie stillness, her face radiates a mask of calm, utterly devoid of fear. I'm impressed with her. I would kind of, like, not like, if I was there, I would definitely panic. Though she has lost count of the repetitions, the weapon has not relented. It exists to hold her forever. A deep, bone-weary exhaustion sets in. The world warps and darkens at the edges of her vision, with shadows threatening to engulf everything. Yet, her pace does not falter. You, a butterfly! So pretty. As if in answer, a snow-white butterfly suddenly materializes from the void, its wings beating a soft, papery wavestone as it dances beside her. She reaches for the butterfly, her finger barely grazing its wings. At the touch, it plummets, collapsing at her feet into a lifeless sheet of pale paper. Upon it lies faint, unmistakable handwriting. Words once penned with a passionate fervor she wouldn't know anywhere. These were the same pages that once lay scattered across that person's room, but she had so carefully gathered, smoothing each crease with a gentle hand. What? Ooh, I like that effect. She instinctively bends to retrieve it, but before her fingers can brush the page, its edges blacken and curl. It crumbles inward, rapidly dissolving into a whisper of ash. Oh my god, so much butterflies, so pretty! All around her, more butterflies materialize. The fluttering wings, one by one, lose their magic, falling a gentle, silent rain of white. Why are we burning all this? The pages pile like snowdrifts at her feet, threatening to entomb her. With every slight movement she makes, invisible black flames ignite, leaving nothing but ash in her wake. She scrambles to smother the eerie flames, but her hands face like through the fire, Useless. A cold dread washes over her as she stares at her own fingers, now translucent and shivering, passing through the world like a ghost. From the surrounding thing, bursting with white void, a familiar and unsettling voice echoes. The Phantom has once again returned.
もう疲れたでしょ。少し眠ってもいいのですよ。
The Phantom's voice echoes in her mind, a haunting refrain that seems to summon a dull, throbbing ache behind her
いい
temples.
え、あなたは幻。私の心が見せる影に過ぎません。あなたなど存在しない。私はあなたの中にいます。私はあなたの心の闇。あなたが隠してきたもう一人の自分。私がいなければあなたも存在できない。知りませんでしたか？それでもまだ私を否定するのでしょうか？あなた一人が残り、あの人だけを守るつもり？
The Barrage crushes its chisel against Bianca's cone facade, threatening to split it open and reveal the turmoil beneath.
守れます。絶対にあの人を傷つけさせません。なぜならあの人は私にとって何よりも尊い存在だから。
I don't know why I'm thinking this like song. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the song from Selena's Capricious chapter. So I feel like it might be the same singer. Which, if it is the same singer, I'm very impressed, and I'm glad that Kirill decided to have that person sing again. For this, you know. Hearing this, the Phantom, her voice a perfect mirror of Bianca's own, answers only with a soft, mocking laugh.
そう、それがあなたの答えですか。でも、本当にそう。あの人に危険が迫った時、あなたはどこにいた？あの人があなたを探し、夢の果てで迷った時、あなたはあの人のために何ができた？認めなさい。自分の至らなさと弱さを。どれほど強くあろうとしても完璧ではない。あなたは光の中に立ち続けることを願っている。裏を返せば誰にも弱さを見せたくないだけ。あの人には特に。けれど暗影はすでにあなたの心の奥に芽生えている。夜空の満月を思い出してごらんなさい。光が最も美しい時こそ影もまた最も濃くなるもの。事実を受け入れなさい。あなたの執念はこの夢を生み出したの。私は執念から生まれ、あなたの夢の中に眠っている。あなたが私の存在を否定すればするほど、私はより現実となる。
Oh, come on. Maybe she's gonna accept her in the end, like, because it's herself, so.
さあ、改めてあなたの答えを教えて、ビアンカ。もう一人の私。あなたは本当に私の存在を否定できるの？私は
I think she will. This is the whole point anyway, to accept her other self, like, and it's part of her. She cannot answer. The words are trapped, choked by a truth that contradicts her very core. The Phantom's questioning hangs in an empty room, a specter born entirely from her own mind. If only Bianca remembers what I said to him, obviously, you know, commandant me, basically, you know, sent her. For it is a shadow cast by herself. A part of her she can no longer suppress. As this realization solidifies, her own finger began to blur, becoming translucent. But within the terrifying dissolution, a final, clarifying thought emerges. She must be the one to exile her own
行くべ
existence.
き場所が分かりました。お許しください。グレーレイブン殿。これ以上、私のせいであなたを危険にさらすわけにはいきません。
Utter silence that feels eternal. She rises and pushes open the door before her. This time, there's no sterile white room, only the vast, waiting expanse of snowfields. She steps through, and the knowledge of her direction is absolute. She does not look back, unconcerned by the blizzard that scours her footprints from the snow behind her, erasing her passage as if it had never been. After the arduous trek, a dark silhouette finally breaks the horizon at the edge of the theater, the place of their first meeting. It stands alone against the void, the sole testament to a memory in all that light.
これで終わりにいたしましょう。
Oh? She forces open the familiar doors to find the theater utterly deserted. The only sign of life is the silent, rhythmic dance of a candlelight in the wall sconces. After closing the door on the raging blizzard, she plucks a candle from its holder, a small flame of fragile guide into the vast gloom. Sinking into an audience seat, she gazes at the stage that is no longer hers. Here, in the quiet dark, she's no longer the star commanding all eyes.
あなたは夢から目を覚まし、澄んだ空気の中で新しい一日を迎えるでしょう。午前中、日の差す机に向かい、心のままに物語を紡ぐでしょう。
The candles at the theater entrance gutter and die, and the darkness swallows the ornate doors
午後
whole.
は忙しい仕事の合間に束の間の休息をし、公園のベンチで鳩を眺めながら静かな時間を過ごすでしょう。
Dang, she has studied pretty much what we done. Oh my goodness.
夜の街を散歩している時に雨が降るかもしれません。それでも雨に濡れる街の美しさを楽しむのでしょう。
Man, I hate the cold. Sorry if you hear a little bit of moving. Sorry, I'm just like cold and trying to wrap myself with a blanket. Okay. The candles lighting in the corridors flicker before plunging the path behind her into a profound shadow. Now, the only light left in the world is the solitary flame she carries in her hand. Oh my gosh.
夜が更けると、あなたは穏やかに眠りにつくのです。明日もまた美しい一日となることを期待して、あなたが静かで幸せな日々を過ごしてくださるなら、それだけで十分です。私はただこうしてここにとどまります。
She gazes at the guttering candle in her hand, its scorching tears falling one by one to brand her skin, but she doesn't flinch, doesn't seem to feel a thing. Oh, the flame shudders, only growing fainter. And like that, dying light, the last vestiges of her consciousness, clung to so desperately within the stream, threatened to blink out into
お
nothing.
やすみなさい、グレイレイブン殿。
Is she gonna fall asleep?
これでようやく眠ることができます。
What? What's she talking now? At last, the candle flame dies, and an endless veil of darkness settles gently over Bianca. What? Oh, now we're going to a fight? Okay.
もう疲れたでしょう。少し眠ってもいいのですよ。
They light the candles to the hallway.
それは
Oh, wasn't really her chapter. I believe this is. Oh yeah, this is from Selena's chapter. I forgot. Wow, black and white.
私がいなくなったらあなたも消えてしまうでしょう。大丈夫です。
Oh, ooh. 'Dang, why are they so chunky, dude? Really, like, I actually do like black and white. Obviously, when it's used in if it looks good. Well, actually, I think black and white would actually make anything look good, like drawing. Man, I wish that there's color. You know, I do like black and white. Ooh, I like how the whip changed into a sword. It was so cool. Okay, is it supposed to be here? No, I guess we have to go back, or... Oh, let's follow that. Okay. That painting looks a little creepy, not gonna lie. Oh, it's a chandelier. Who's in? Oh? I didn't expect my name to be in there in the game. I mean, goodness. Like, Kiro really impresses me a lot with each update. Like, okay. What?
の罪を清めたまえ。
I want to see the full color, dude. Oh, come on, wasn't enough to finish it off? Okay. Where do I go? Okay, I guess it's here. Is that me who says that, or what? I can see a little bit. It looks nice. Well, obviously I'm a type of person who likes color, so...
存在しない。
Oops, I went. Oh, sorry. Wake up. Oh my goodness, how long?
ただいま、ただいま。幕が降りるその時こそ、この夢が終わる瞬間。
That's the outro? Ooh, pretty. You're the relentless wizard. You finally transverse the endless snowfields, arriving at the theater's entrance. With a heavy groan, you force the doors open. Impenetrable darkness waits within, thick as an undiluted ink. You raise your candle, and its small spiral light pushes back the suffocating shadows. As far as you can see, the theater lies in complete ruin. With your flame as a spark, you begin lighting the candles along your path. Right now it emanates from you, following your footsteps and illuminating a trail through the wreckage, a path toward Bianca. And then you find her, the silhouette you have been searching for. She rests before you, her head gently inclined against the theater seat, lost in a profound slumber. In the flickering candlelight, you sit beside her. Your hand moves to gently brush aside the hair that fills her cheek, revealing a face of perfect place. Her soul has slumbered here for an age, waiting for you to call to return. Bianca! Her breathing remains gentle as a feather, steady and faint. She lingers at the dress of her dream, deaf to your voice. Mind connection? You take her hand in yours, and as cold as the heart of a blizzard raging outside. You turn in, you face the familiar symbol onto her palm, a pattern she knows intimately, forging a connection with her consciousness as it drips in the dreamscape. Your finger glides across her skin, again and again. In this phantom theater of memories and ruin, your touch is the only anchor, the only thing that is real. After what feels like an eternity, the hand nestled in yours finally begins to warm. I have what you cherish in your heart, write an oath that belongs only to us. No matter how the seasons change or the years turn, nothing in this world shall ever tear us apart. The vow you once made when tracing the symbol on each other's palms still echoes by your ear. Piercing through the layers of the dream, it finds her in the deepest corners. Now, the timeless promise echoes once again by her ear. In the candlelight, her eyelashes flutter, delicate shadows dancing like butterflies upon her cheeks. Wake up, Bianca! You gently grasp her ice-cold hand and press her palm to your cheek, letting her feel the warmth that is yours and yours alone. Come back to me. At last, a fragile warmth returns to her fingertips. After a long moment, a soft murmur escapes her lips. Her eyes, heavy with the weight of a long slumber, finally open. Her gaze drifts, unfocused, slowly taking in the world until it settles on you. As recognition dawns, the haze in her eyes sharpen into pure, disbelieving wonder. Of course I am. I'm here. For a long moment, she's perfectly still, her hand clasping yours as if it were the only real thing in the world. Then, tears glistens in her eyes. She raises a hand to your cheek, her touch tracing the landscape of your face with a tender, aching longing. Yeah, this is definitely fan service. Oh my goodness. She holds her gaze, stretching until a certain dawns within her. Her hesitation shatters, and her smile breaks through, as radiant as the day you first met. Yeah, but I don't want to go there. No, the storm has already passed. We can go home now. And that smile, she reaches out to gently brush the snow from your shoulders. Then, she walks into a tight embrace, a silent testament to the long separation you have both endured. Oh my god, it's hard to not think. Oh my goodness. As they push open the long-sealed theater doors, the blizzard has ceased, revealing a sky of perfect, pristine azure. You hold her hand tightly, setting out together on the same path that led you to her. But this time, you're finally heading home. Okay, not bad, not bad.